Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. According to a Gallup poll this year, journalists are among the least trusted professionals. Only 6% of respondents rated journalists as highly trustworthy. That's understandable. In an earlier time, the so-called Walter Cronkite era, journalism's goal was to present issues in full dimension. That has now largely been replaced by advocacy journalism. In many cases, news reporting is tainted by biased topic selection and word choice, excluded context, straw man arguments for an opposing side, a brilliant guest for the reporter's side, a lightweight for the other side, softball questions for the reporter's side, and tough questions for an opponent. The media should be a source of sunshine, not of manipulation. The following idea for reinventing the newscast has little chance of being adopted. Starting with journalism schools and continuing through media outlets, hiring practices, promotion practices, and journalism awards, activists for the redistributionist orthodoxy are typically venerated over even-handed reporters. So all I can do is to share with you what I believe is wise, and then let it go. So, here's a model for newscasting that I believe would better serve humankind. All major newscasts should have two anchors of roughly equal ability, but holding different foundational views, typically one conservative, one liberal. Each should be charged with doing the best job possible to fair-mindedly, as a statesman, present the perspective they represent. There are examples of such journalism at journalism's fringes, notably C-SPAN, allsides.com, and Intelligence Squared debates. Assuming that the media continues to resist moving to ideological inclusiveness, my advice to us, the consumer of news media, is to remember that reporting is often not reporting, but often subtle attempt to get us to behave and vote as journalists want us to. Importantly, journalists' basis for their fervor is rarely based on much real-world experience. In college, ivory tower professors who have spent little time in the real-world contexts they so agitate for teach students to fight for more redistribution. And many journalism graduates go directly from there into the journalist bubble, which is populated heavily by writers and editors who were selected in part because they share that zeal for additional redistribution. As you and as I consume news, we need to ask ourselves if there is another worthy perspective on an issue, and or search Google to find a responsible counterargument. For example, search on case for illegal immigration, case against illegal immigration, case for Israel, arguments against identity politics, and case for meritocracy. In our holiday gatherings and beyond, I would like to make a toast to our exploring issues in full dimension. In any event, I thank you for watching as always. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.